As e dey sweet us, e go dey pain dem. As e dey pain dem, e go dey sweet us. Greetings, autopiloters. Greetings, Umuada Highway. Greetings. I have come as the spokesperson of Autopilot Biafran. Welcome. Wow. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we have made history again. And I welcome every one of you, wherever you are watching, as the spokesperson of the autopiloters and the Umuada Highway. We have broke record. And like you all know me, I don't make a broadcast by this time, but because of the history and the record we have made, I say it's very necessary to address the state of nation of autopilot, the autopilot nation. Autopilot, we made history 29th of August and the 30th of August. As the autopilot, Biafran make another wonderful history, which Zama and the career agitators have never made. We have come to end them. We end their career agitation. And I can assure you that Biafra is here with us. The autopiloters and Umuadaka led by Bazooka, Charles. We have made a history. And as you can see, 29th of August and the 30th of August, we give an standing order for a sit at home to remember the 14th of Igbo youth killed in Imo State. And the Biafran autopilot, the government in exile, everywhere in autopilot was under lock and chain, as the whole Umuadaka and the autopilot were lodged in a hotel, and we are having knack upon knack, knocking upon knocking, like Bibi Niger. This morning, I have come to announce to you the achievement and what the autopilots have mapped out to do. You know, as it depends them, it is sweet us. As it depends them, it is sweet us. Yes, as it depends them, it is sweet us. I want to give them topic. Now, Biafrans and the autopilot Umubingos, we have come to where we have done a marvelous work. And I am delighted to announce to you that after yesterday, sit at home, that the whole Biafra land was under lock and chain and the key and whatever. The IGP of police have gathered the mind to talk about IPOB autopilots. The IGP of police have issued a statement. I have been waiting for this statement. You know, the statement is not directed to Ndinzama. All of you know that we, the autopilot, are the IPOB, not Ndinzamas. And with the help of Biafran evil spirit government in exile, those that you cannot see, we have come to appoint many arms of government. If you are good in agriculture and you want to be you want to join this early stage of forming Biafra government in exile. As it pain them, it is sweet us. As it pain them, it is sweet us. Biafrans, if you want to be part of this early stage of autopilot, Biafran government in exile, you have to identify with Umuadaka and autopilot. If you have experience in agriculture, if you are Minister of Agriculture, you have to come to this early stage as we are building the foundation of Biafran agriculture. As we are building the structure of Biafran government in exile, you have experience in agriculture, come forward. We are recruiting ministers of agriculture, those professors in agriculture, those that know how to harvest speckles from agriculture. If you know how to naked Nelly, if you know how to naked bazooka and the rest, come forward this early stage. If you have experience in employing, in building peaceful AK-47, come forward this early stage of Biafra government, because we have formed Biafran government in exile. Onurube, Onurube wanna balasom, Onurube, Onurube wanna balasom. Maintain. Biafrans, if I have not proven to you that I have the key for Biafra restoration, I have many keys. And I want to tell you, Biafran government in exile, we are now, if you know you have experience in building missiles, atomic bombs, and fairly used bombs, we want to start building missiles like Israel, Russia, North Korea, and other powerful countries. We are building missiles. So if you have experience in using raw materials to build missiles, come forward at this early stage of Biafran government in exile. I told you that I will be the bus stop of Ndinzama. Today, are you hearing about Ndinzama? We have made history. We are building missiles, but because of the autopilots don't have brain, they cannot ask, how can you build missiles while you don't have government? They cannot ask, how can you be building weapons in another man's land? You have not restored a nation, and you are gathering people that will be building missiles. Now, if you are good in dustbin, if you have experience in carrying dustbin, you have experience in sanitation, come forward at this early stage. Come forward at this early stage. We are going to build you so that you will start bringing your own experience, and you will start the implementations of our sanitation. Biafra land must be clean. We have sent some Umubingo to Abjan, Costa d'Avorio, to meet with the government of Costa d'Avorio. You know, Ojukwu ran to Costa d'Avorio when Biafra war was going on. He went to exile there, and he built the Biafran government in exile with the Ivory Coast. Today, we have unveiled the Biafran government, and we have agreement with Costa d'Avorio, Ivory Coast. Now, Biafrans, in case you don't know, yesterday sit at home, August 30, many of you have seen it, that Biafrans are now in autopilot. When we tell them that Biafrans, we left them behind, they think we are joking. As it is sweet me, it pain them. As it pain them, it sweet me. As it sweet me, it pain them. As it pain them, it sweet me. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we the autopilot Mubingos have come to tell the world that we have made history. I told you, disintegration of Nigeria is what we cannot fight for. But anything that we draw IPOB backward is what we will be doing. If in this Zama, the career agitators, any day they give order, Biafrans will not listen to them. Biafrans know that I am the disciple, the Mwabingo dragon. I am the spokesperson of Umubingo. And I can assure you that Biafra is here. 2023, November 29, 2023 is the day we will raise the Biafran flag. And I want you to be paying your monthly dues. We have established and registered IPOB autopilot in America. We have office in California. We have office in New York. And you can contact Madam Bazooka in case you want to join. Now, if you have experience in educational system, come forward. Because our system of education must not be like Nigeria own. We are recruiting people that has experience in education. All those, if you are in Germany, you are seeking asylum, you have experience in education. If you are in Finland, you are jobless, you are a consultant, spoke monkey of autopilot, come forward at this early stage of Biafran government in exile. Because we need to start now to be building our government. And everything will start functioning on the 29th of December 2022 this year. And we will take this Biafran government from this diaspora to Nigeria to go and dump it like Julius Berger building. And if you have experience, in doctors, nurses, you're a professional doctor and you will not be working in the hospital. You're a professional nurse with jobless. You can contact Madam Bazooka on the telephone number you are seeing on the screen, +109 149 419 and jobless 999. Contact Madam Bazooka if you're a professional doctor. If you're a professional soldier, you are a military, you are needed in this early stage of Biafran government in exile. I want you to come forward. I want you to come forward to identify with Madam Bazooka, because your experience is needed in construction of AK-47, fairly used atomic bombs. If you have experience, in an academic level, this time to come forward at this early stage of Biafran government in exile. Biafran government in exile made a history last week and yesterday. The history they make, you can see, if I have not proven to you to be doing everything to restore Biafran, at the end of the day, I will let you know that I have everything in the restoration of Biafra. As they sweet me, they pain them. As they pain them, they sweet me. As they sweet me, they pain them. As they pain them, they sweet me. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, those genuine autopilot without brain, those that they have used their brain to drink garri, those that have used their brain to do nkwobi, those that have lost the legitimacy to think by themselves. If you have experience in Apollo, or you have experience in COVID-19, this is time for you to come forward. Come forward at this early stage of Biafran government in exile, so that we will build a raw Biafran, a government that will be different from the one you are seeing in Nigeria. This thing I am telling you here, the Indian summer brain cannot reach there. All they are shouting is money, money, money. We will make fundraising to make sure that everything I am telling you here is achieved. I have sent the dog, Paul Omubiko, to Costa d'Avorio to go there and establish Biafran government in exile. And I have sent the other roasted plantain, Emeka living dog, to go to Finland to establish Biafran. We will establish Biafran government that is stronger than this Finland government. We will establish it in exile. And we will take it back to the zoo to give to them. And if you have experience in the policing or the road safety, if you have experience in a drug agency, this time for you to come forward is now. In that fight with the Biafran government in exile at this early stage, so that we will put you to Iheneme. If you know you can manufacture expired drugs in that fight with Madam Bazooka, if you know you can control traffic, come forward at this early stage, so that we will bring you people together, and the Biafran with government in exile autopilot will start functioning. If you know you have experience in carpentry work, come forward, because all those trees in our bushes, we need to cut it and we will build houses. If you know that you are good in town planning, come forward at this early stage to identify with Biafran autopilot government in exile. Because we will demolish the whole building in Biafra land. Every building that is not built with the cement and the sand. Every building that is not built with block, any red house, mud house, we are going to demolish it. Come on August. Oh, we are not in August. Okay. We will demolish it in September 28th this year. And we will build a new house, government house, for you to buy. Any apartment you want to buy, you can be able to buy it. Anyone you want to take, you can take it. We will seize every land, because land is not owned by individual. It is government that owns the land. Come to the Finland where I am living. You can't see any land owned by any person. Every land is owned by the government. We are going to take the whole land from them, and we erect new houses, and they will be buying it from the government. So if you have a experience in building house, if you are an engineer, you can come in, so that we will put you at this early stage. I see they pay you, you they watch me. I see they pepper you, they sweet me. I see they sweet me, they pay you. I see they pay you, they sweet me. Biafran autopilot Mubingo. I have come today to tell you how Biafra government will be running. If you know you have experience in making constitution, come forward, because we have to make law that will be governing Biafra land. If you have experience in making law at this early stage of Biafran government autopilot in exile, you need to come forward, so that you will bring your expired milk experience, so that we will be writing what rubbish you'll be talking as a constitution in Biafra land. I spoke with the senators of Finland and the senators from the Republican, the senators of Democrats, and the representatives of Italy. We had meeting last night. I will not be showing you all these things on social media. After I spoke with the senators and the lawmakers of America, Italy, Finland, they have given me their words that the Biafran government will soon hit the city of Italy, Finland, America, Costa d'Avorio, Gambia, South Africa, France, Germany. I spoke with their government yesterday night, and we reached agreement. You don't expect me to be showing you all these things on social media. No, I am not like Ndin Zama. And I want you people to know, from tonight, now is an order. And those who have lost the legitimacy to think by themselves will carry it out. Any community in Biafra land, from tonight, we ban anything, don't have any agreement with the Fulanis. The autopilot Biafrans have banned it. So with the help of Israel, America, and the high wind that they take, we was able to establish autopilot government in exile to none of this country I mentioned. Because the government in exile will only exist on the air. So like I told you, from today on, we have banned Fulani cow in Biafra land, because The one on the Nzama banned before, it is not effective. We have come to do the needful. We have come. The autopilot Mubingo has come with Umuadaka to do the needful. Then say, I cannot do it, but I can do it now. As they pay you, they sweet me. As they sweet me, they pay you. As they pay you, they sweet me. As they sweet me, they pay you. We are not joking. As we keep on giving them work, we are busy going through, doing everything to make sure that Nigeria disintegration is not coming to pass. Biafran's autopilot, if you have experience, in foreign affairs, tell me, government that is not existing, you are having Minister of Foreign Affairs. If you have experience in foreign affairs, come forward. Because at this early stage, we need Minister of Foreign Affairs, we need representatives of foreign affairs who will represent us in an international issue. You know, our government is already existing. Government in exile, autopilot government in exile. Now we are going to appoint the Minister of Foreign Affairs. So if you have experience, so that when you are stranded in Dubai, our Minister of Foreign Affairs can be able to come there. The Minister of Foreign Affairs will bring foreign investors to come and invest in Biafra autopilot non-existing government. So if you have experience in the manufacturing of cement, because we are not going to be importing cement, you come forward at this early stage of Biafran government in exile, so that we will now use your experience to be doing everything we are doing. If you have experience in engineering, come forward. Our petroleum engineering, you will need you at this moment. Come forward, because our refinery that we have built, many of you don't know, we have built a refinery. The Biafran government in exile have already built a refinery that is functioning. Many of you don't know. You do expect me to video it? No. You cannot expect me to video such a huge investment, achievement of Umubingo autopilot. The Nzama cannot even think about building a refinery on a government that is not existing. The Nzama cannot even think of employing ministers and foreign ministers and lawyers, professionals anywhere. That is why we, the autopilot Umubingo that is not thinking anything, we are here to announce to you that we have built our own refinery. So if you have experience in working in refinery, come forward. We have built a big hospital, general hospital, Biafran Republic General Hospital. So if you are a medical doctor, you know, when our ESN are in the bush, when they injure, they will bring them to the hospital. Our doctors and the nurses will be taking care of them. What do you think? Instead of them going to Nigerian hospital and they will get killed by Nigerian soldiers, you will bring them to Biafran hospital that was built by the Biafran government in exile. As they pay you, they sweet me. As they sweet you, e dey pain you. As e dey sweet me, e dey pain you. As e dey sweet me, e go dey pain you. I believe you are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. I told them that I will be their bus stop. I told you, I warned you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. They didn't hear. I warned them. But they didn't hear. Now, the Biafran spirit have entered them. I will show you that we have made history. If you are jobless anywhere, but you have experience, you want to go to university, you want to become lecturer, come forward. We will put you in that our university. Many of you don't know that we have built our own university. Our university is now functioning. It is called Autopilot University, built by the Autopilot government in exile. So the Autopilot, you can apply to be admitted in this school, university, built by Autopilot. And our measles company that we build, you know, when you take a look at Israel, they build their own missile. Even they build the one that bomb cannot penetrate them. If you have experience in building missiles and the other things, come forward. We want to build the one that will be bigger than Israel's own before the end of 2023. We want to build the mother of all Satan before 2023. If you have experience in missiles, come forward at this early stage. Because the Umubingo cannot ask them. Do you know that building only one missile, the money can make the whole Nigeria to remain inside poverty forever? Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we are building the missiles that will be bigger than the one of Russia. We are building the missiles that will be bigger than the one of Israel. We are building the missiles that will be bigger than the one of America. We want to take over the world power by the beginning of 2024. That is why we have come to this stage to bring every experienced missiles builder together in Autopilot, this Biafran government in exile, this early stage, to make sure that we put them together and we use the experience. If you have experience in generating electricity, come forward at this early stage. Come forward, because we will now build our own electricity. We will have electricity, nothing like interruption of light again. Do you know that after Lestin Biafran's Autopilot made a great history? Do you know that after IPOB Autopilot Umubingo combine with the children of nowadays that are mannerless, known as Biafran National League? Do you know that after our alliance with Biafran National League, do you know that the Nigerian government and the Cameroon government went back to court? You know the reason why they go back to court? The reason why they go back to court is because of our alliance with Biafran National League. Many of you don't know this. We are not going to leave any land to Ambazonia. We are going to fight Ambazonia tooth and nail to take back the Bakassi Peninsula. And when Nelly said that Ambazonia is a Idu land, many of you say Simon is not aware. What is the difference? When Nelly started dragging the Ambazonia land to make Ambazonia have cut the ties with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, many of you is not aware. And today, Gumi of Idu have come in another strategy, telling you that you are not going to allow Cameroon land to belong to the Ambazonia. Because of that, Nigerian and government of Cameroon are in court because they want to, the Cameroon have said the land is Biafra owned, that Nigeria should remove their hand. Cameroon is now directing the international court to allow the autopilot Biafran to take the land. Many of you don't know this. Many of you don't know this. So we have made history. The Biafran autopilot have made history. We are taking the land the Nigerian government gives to Cameroon to kill Biafrans during the Biafran war. This time, immediately we merge with Biafran National League. Cameroon surrendered the land. Nigeria surrendered the land. The autopilot is coming to take the land. That is why they are in court. Many of you don't know this. They are now fighting for the territory. Who will be in charge? Many of you don't know this. These are the achievements of Biafran autopilot government in Ezra. They are running kitty kitty kata kata. As they pay you, if they sweet me, and if they sweet me, if they pay you. Oh, as they pay you, if they sweet me, as they pay you, if they sweet me. Now, many of you don't know the reason why I say that we are not going to leave any land for Cameroon. Because that land, the moment we start fighting it now, the Ambazonia, we know that they don't have any friend with Biafra. They will know that Biafrans are their enemy. And they will start fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Dr. Cho Ayaba will not be looking at you. And he will be claiming his land without putting up a fight. The Ambazonia fighters, freedom fighters, will not just fold their hands and watch you take over their land without putting up a fight. That is why you come on your TV, your live program, and you start saying that you cannot leave any land for Ambazonia, for Cameroon, so that they will cut the ties they have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that they will now betray you. In case you want to bring anything from that area, they will now fight you the same way they did before. But autopilot bingo, who have lost the legitimacy to think by themselves, they cannot reason. They cannot reason. They don't think. They will be clapping like Umu Bingo they are. Now, we have told you many of the achievements after yesterday sit at home that Biafran was under lock of key, under chain and lock of key. I want to give this announcement. Today, being the 31st of August, my attention has been drawn to what happened in Aba yesterday, where the Ebubagu militia Fulani terrorists went to kill Oba Youth Command. For that attempt, I am going to fix a fundraising on the next 10th of September so that we will use it to tell them with that fundraising. We will tell the Ebubagu that they cannot stop our fundraising. And for attempting that, I am putting sit at home for 1 week in solidarity with the Oba people. Ebubagu cannot terrorize us. Ebubagu cannot be messing up. If they throw stone, we will throw metal. If they throw metal, we will throw missiles. That is why, mark the 2 date. We are going to make a fundraising to tell Ebubagu the attack on our youth will not stop us from raising funds. We will reply them with a heavy fundraising. And we are going to give order of sit at home for 1 week in solidarity with Oba Youth. Oba Youth Command, the commanders of Oba Youth, come forward to align with autopilot. As the autopilot are watching their spokesperson right now, their heart, they do them, boom, 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 heart attack, heart attack. Biafra land will be under lock of key from the 1st of September to the 7th of September 2022 in solidarity with Oba Youth. And I am warning Chukwuma Soludo, I, the dragon butterfly, the Gumi of Idu, the Megebun Kapia one of Idu land, the only 419 in disguise of a freedom fighter. I am warning Chukwuma Soludo. I know your past. I know. You are the only man who was in Buhari government when he was forming the INEC meeting and how to share the money. You never represented Igbo. We know your history. Don't think we don't know your history. And when I will open that, you will know that we know your history. Tell your Ebubagu that the dragons have come. The dragon have come to stop him. I will stop him. I will lock Biafra land from the 1st of September, like the way Biafra land was locked yesterday and day before yesterday. With the autopilot, we are not joking. I see they pay you, they sweet me. I see they sweet me, they pay you. How na they feel? Autopilot, how na they feel? I'm not saying na they feel well. This is state of nation. The state of nation of autopilot Mubingos. I see they pain them, they sweet us. I see they sweet us, they pain them. Oh, I see they sweet me, they pain them. I see they pain them, they sweet me. I see they sweet me, they pain them. I see they pain them, they sweet me. I see they sweet me, they pain them. I see they pain them, they sweet me. Biafrans, autopilot. Those that have lost the legitimacy to think by themselves. Today, I want to make this announcement. I am giving our gallant men order to go after any politician you see in Biafra land. Kill all of them. Anywhere you see any politicians, kill them. I am telling you from now on, there will be no election in Biafra land. There will be no more campaign in Biafra land. Tell Peter Obi that he cannot campaign in Biafra land. Anywhere you will see them campaigning, bring them down. The one that happened in Imo State, they are not Igbos, they are not Biafrans. They are people imported from Niger. They are speaking Igbo. They import them before 2 days. The one you see in Onitsha was doing Mbaka adoration program in Onitsha. Don't mind them, they edited it. The one you see in Port Harcourt, those that marching yesterday and day before yesterday and on 27th, those are not Biafrans. The Biafrans are with autopilot. They are not, P2B don't have followers. Nobody protests or make anything for P2B. What you see there was under Jonathan. They just bring it and they did flags of Labour Party. That is why I told you people, from tonight, there will be no more election. There will be no more campaign in Biafra land. Among anything campaign, anywhere in Biafra land, and there will be no election in Biafra land. Why am I not taking this serious? The Indian Zama have kept silent over the election. Because of that, I don't know what to stand. I don't know if Ndi Zama will say no more election now, so that I will claim the glory. Or will I say Ndi Zama will come and say there will be election, and I cannot stop it. Ndi Zama silent on a general election is giving us headache because we don't know what they are up to. Ndi Zama, who is in charge of Biafra land, have keep every of their plans secret. That is why the sit at home cannot function, because they have not said it. Ndi Zama have not said there will be elections so that we will know how to go. And we will start killing innocent people on campaign ground and we will put it to Ndi Zama. Ndi Zama have not said anything about the campaign. We don't know how to go about it. They put us in a state of confusion. They put us in a state of gaba gaba deyima, naba naba deyima. We don't know what Ndi Zama is up to. That is why they are now keeping us in a state of confusion. Last time after I meet with President of America, Joe Biden, you know, I cannot be making this in public. But because of what is going on, I will tell you this for the first time. Many of you don't know that I have a meeting with the President of America, Joe Biden, with Queen Elizabeth and Boris Johnson. We had a meeting at the White House, and during that our meeting, I discussed with them, and I told them that you can't negotiate anything with me without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no negotiation with me. Don't call me to negotiate. Who is Joe Biden to negotiate with me? Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS custody? I left them behind because Mazi must be free before you call for negotiation. I pushed Queen Elizabeth out. Many of you don't know what we have done. You think we are broadcasting. I had meeting with the President of Israel, the Prime Minister of Israel, when he told me that he will bring some of his professional missile builders to join the Biafran government in exile. I was very, very delighted to work with them. And when they brought them, I watched them, I inspected them, I observed them, and they are now working with the Biafran government in exile, led by Madam Bazooka. So if you want to be part of this, you can call her on +419 419 419 to make sure that you join this Biafran government. At this early stage, this Biafra government you are seeing here are the people that will establish Biafran government. Don't expect when Biafra is restored, you will now start becoming for job and all those things. You must join Biafran government now. You must join Biafra government in exile. But you must be autopilot, and you must hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hate DOS, hate anything that will make Nigeria to disintegrate before joining Biafran autopilot government in exile. We have a lot of things we are going to do because we will not be importing anything. We want to start functioning, manufacturing everything. If you are good in melting currency, printing currency, you have 10 years experience in working in Central Bank of Nigeria. Come forward and identify with IPOB autopilot government in exile. Because from tonight, we will start printing our own currency, Biafra pounds. That is what one of the things I discussed with Joe Biden, I discussed with the Prime Minister of Israel, and I discussed with Prime Minister of British and Prime Minister of Finland, and also Prime Minister of Italy. We discussed with the government of France, Germany, and Russia. And as I am speaking to you, the president of North Korea is in Biafran land right now. He is waiting for the dragon to say, let's go. And he will bomb the whole Nigeria. He is in Biafran land. These are the things IPOB autopilot have achieved. Why Indi Zama is busy gossiping? As he dey pay you, he dey sweet me. As he dey sweet me, he dey pay you. Now let me see you, oh lo lo lo, let me see you, oh lo 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 lo, booga oh. I say let me see you, dey booga, oh lo lo lo, let me see you, dey booga, oh lo lo lo, booga oh. Oh yeah, booga oh, oh yeah, booga oh. We must continue. We must continue. At this point, in the rounding up of today's emergency state broadcast, State of Nation, addressing the autopilot nation of Iflave, the key point I want you to hold this in this broadcast is this. Anyone telling you that he will fight to take Ambazonian land at this point of time, that person is an enemy of Biafra. The person wants to draw a fight between Biafran and Ambazonia. Underline that word. Anyone telling you he wants to start building a missiles, anyone telling you that he wants to start building a missiles, ask the person, can non-existing country start building missiles, or they will buy missiles to attack the existing government for their freedom? Anyone telling you he wants to start recruiting nurses and doctors, ask them, where is the hospital built? Where would they be going to school? And which person name would they be answering? Common sense is not common. Use your brain before they will help you use it. If they help you use it, your life will never remain the same like Rafael Chamaka Ajari. your life will be so confused that you can never know your forward or backward or left and right. The key point in this state of nation, anyone that tell you he wants Minister of Foreign Affairs in government in exile, ask the person, what are the duties of Minister of Foreign Affairs and which country we appoint it? Anyone telling you he wants a Minister of Petroleum, ask the person, have you taken charge or control of your land? You cannot have a group of people producing missiles or AK-47 or a company in another man's land. Even as Italy is, as existing country, you cannot produce not even pistol in another man's land. It's against the international law. And if you involve yourself on that, you are a gunner. One thing I want you to know, you can only form something in existing something. The reason why you see all those things is to just deceive you. When they gather all of you, they will betray all of you once. How can you be having minister of drug agency, those that will be in charge of drug in non-existing country? Where will you be training them? And how would they train themselves to be professional? You think Biafra land will be governed or ruled by kwashiorkor human being or those inexperienced mugus, uneducated, illiterate? You think? Now let me make this clear. The point you need to take home in this very broadcast is only a 419 will tell you that they want to build a structure and be telling you what will make the masses to hate you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of Biafra, the first question all of you should ask is, did he sanction anything this group is doing? No one. If you know the implication of what Gumi of Idu is trying to do, you will know that you are in a wrong side. Now let me see you de buga oh lo lo lo. Let me see you de buga oh lo 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 buga oh. Let me see you de buga oh lo lo lo. Let me see you de buga oh lo 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 buga oh. I see they pain them, they sweet me. I see they sweet me, they pain them. I see they pain them, they sweet me. I see they sweet me, they pain them. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, very soon, they will ask all these people, 30th of August, what happened? Why there is no seat at home and why are they not posting it? 27th, 28th, 29th, there was P2B campaign. Anyone telling you there will be no campaign, why the leadership have not said so, is just deceiving himself. All these things is to raise money. If anyone tell you he want to build this, he want to build hospital in exile, ask them which land. In Biafra land, you can only have a nation. Then in that your country, you will establish school. If you are not capable You will employ international people who are good in that. They will train you from scratch. Then when you know how to do it best, you now tell them, thank you for your job well done. Then they will go. How can you be looking for people that will be refining oil, looking for railway ministers, road ministers, why you have not gotten a country? Where will they go their training? Which country will they pass their training? And how will they do their practical? Or won't they do their practical? Where will they be gathering? Where are they going to meet? Okay, you want to be lecturing them about physics or chemistry in a Zoom. And when you want to do practical, how will you now do practical in a Zoom meeting? So, Biafran, I want you to know that Gumi Ofidu is a criminal and nothing but a criminal. Very soon, what happened in Oba, he will now come and declare it at home and fundraising. Why Oba youth are the people who fought for their lives. And I give thanks to Oba and the Oba youth for standing out. I thank them for their resolute. And I thank every IPOB media and every IPOB DJ New One. I thank you for your resolute. On this note, I say from me, from here, it is good afternoon. Remain blessed. Oh yeah, let me see you de buga, oh lo lo lo, let me see you de buga, oh lo lo lo, buga oh. Let me see you de buga, oh lo lo lo, let me see you de buga, oh lo lo lo, buga oh. As it dey pain you, it dey sweet me. As it dey sweet me, it dey pain you. I have a caller here. Let me receive one call. But this is a state of nation. I'm not supposed to receive call. But let me receive the call. Hello? Hello. Do you want to give your own state of nation speech as a guest of a special guest of honor?
Your own is enough. This one, the first state of the nation. You have said it all.
We are in a state of nation of autopilot.
My brother, what is it? And sometimes I'm thinking maybe this guy has run mad, you know? I don't know, but this guy, oh my God. He won't kill people this morning. I don't laugh here for more than 1 hour.
Bomb measles na government na country in whatever. He recruited doctors, police, army, general, security apparatus, and minister of foreign affairs, road safety na country in whatever. Even civil defense, some met your hand in a point. Na country in a comedian.
So he's a comedian indeed. So let me use this your platform to advise our people. You see, I don't know. Sometimes I begin mean that Simon don't have advisors. All these things he's doing, it's becoming obvious that there's something wrong with Simon in his brain. But let me use the opportunity to advise our people. Our people, be very, very careful. All these places he's saying, contact this number, contact that number. Be very, very careful. These guys will set you up for a kill. That's all I want to say. Be very, very careful. I know people are desperate. People need money. People need their sick ones to be cured or whatever. But be very, very, very careful. Simon is out to destroy. That's all I can say. The state of the nation is, I will grade it 10 over 10. Thank you very much.
My brothers and sisters, let me tell you people, in case you don't know, a country cannot build anything while they are fighting for freedom. You can only build something, like for example, Catalonia, they are autonomous. When I say autonomous, they are in charge of their territory. They produce their person to represent them. They have their own police. They have their everything. They can build anything because they have their own, they even have their own flag. Their flag is what you see Baka is using. Go and check it. Not a Madrid, not a Spain flag. Catalonia flag is what Barcelona is using. At that point, you can build those things under the government that is existing because you are autonomous. But when you are not autonomous, you are not even in charge. You cannot even contribute to your own this thing. One if you try it, a beg kabucha. You cannot have all those things while you are fighting for freedom. While you are fighting, the reason why he is saying all those things, so that he will say, let me, okay, by doing this, okay, so that once Biafra is restored, so that I will grab that position. When you come, they will tell you, they will draw you. That is to get followers. That is a strategy to get followers. All those things, he cannot do it. Do you know what is government? To form government, how can you be forming government without referendum? You don't even know the people that are with you. You have not done people, what are they practicing regional government? Do you know the kind of what you will be seeing in Biafra? Or you think a German will allow Igbo man to become from Igbo to become governor in Ijo? No, Ijo will be governed by Ijo people. So all these things you see Gumi is doing is to just gather followers because nobody is following them. Then when does he followers? On this note, as he dey pay you, he dey sweet us. As he dey pepper you, he dey sweet us. One name. Iwe gidi iwe weli elute ebe nno mmalụ ga kanti join anya. That is me for you. Okwa ire iwe ni ya na-eme iwe elute ebe nno mkpo ga kanti join aka iwe a we ba. Get lost. Almost here Biafra. Can wrap here. Nka ya me broadcast, special broadcast to analyze that Gumi of you one after the other. They won't until I come your way again. And see they pay you, it is sweet me. And see they sweet me, it they pay you. And see they sweet me, heart attack go kill you. And see they pay you, heart attack go kill you. And see they pay you, heart attack go kill you. And see they sweet me, heart attack go kill you. Almost here Biafra, they won't.